The first major gameplay update for XDEFIANT is here, and they've nerfed the snipers. But it's really not that big of a deal. The only thing that was changed with the snipers was adding and increasing the flinch when you're hit in scope. And in some cases, if you're quickscoping and being aggressive, it's almost a non-factor. The little 360 in the midst of that on the 4th kill was so unnecessary, but that felt good. What's going on, guys? It's Rage, and welcome back to some more XDEFIANT. I wanted to change it up a little bit here, jump back on some XDEFIANT. Now, with the first XDEFIANT video that I uploaded a couple weeks ago, I don't remember what level I was at, but I've played a little bit. I'm still only level 20, haven't really played a whole lot. In which, first off, I wanted to thank you guys very much for the support on the recent XDEFIANT video. If you guys want to see more, definitely go ahead and let me know that down in the comment section below. But the reason as to why we're back here on some XDEFIANT today is because I really wanted to check out the new sniper nerf to this game. We're still in season 0 of XDEFIANT. I'm not exactly sure when the first season starts, but this was one of the first just gameplay patches to the game. We have a sniper nerf in the form of just adding more flinch to it. Now, I saw a video from XDEFIANT, so I'll go ahead and post the tweet up right now. If I'm remembering it properly, it's like if you get shot in the body, your flinch goes up, but if you get shot in the head, your flinch goes down. I don't know if that's permanent in the sense of like that's what's going to happen every single time, or if it's just completely randomized. Not only that, but they've also gone ahead and nerfed bunny hopping, essentially, or at least the constant spam jumping. I've gone ahead and switched over to the M4 here just so I can show you guys better, but basically what ends up happening is if you were to try to jump after a couple of times, I'm not even moving my mouse. My hand is completely off the mouse and it's just doing this naturally. So I think it's like after... Oh, it actually keeps going for a little bit too, even after you stop. So it looks like if you're jumping around, it's going to be like 2, 3, yeah, about like 4 or so jumps, and your aim goes crazy like this. I really don't think it's like that big of a change, or really even that big of a deal, because it's pretty natural for a lot of FPS players to, you know, like jump once or twice in a gunfight. Like, that does make sense. Plus, along with like all the mid-air strafing and chaining all the movement together, it's a good thing to have for the sake of the skill gap, but the excessive spam jumping, I get it. Also, as well, this weekend, for like the 3rd, 4th weekend in a row, they're giving us double weapon XP, so that's great. It actually does work out pretty well because once again my tag 50 is at level 33 and I think you have to get it to 50 to get it bronze. Now this is also my first time playing XDEFIANT since the patch came out for it, so I'm going into this a little bit blind. I feel like the thing of it is it's really only going to affect snipers if you're someone who's like, you know, sitting all the way back actually holding angles like this. Kind of gives the red gunners more of a fighting chance. I think I saw a clip from Nero in one of his recent videos showing how the flinch was like non-existent on snipers. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm completely blind to the issue or anything like that. It's just a lot of the time I really don't even stay in my scope long enough to actually notice. So I think what I'm really used to in the sense of playing a lot of first-person shooters, like since I snipe practically all the time, I feel like I'm just really used to the flinch, or at least the visual recoil that comes from flinch, whether it's actually flinch or not, or if it's just again like visual recoil or something like that when you get hit. Now also I know I'm extremely late to the party on this, and at one point in time I was going to make a comment about this. I was going to kind of jump into the conversation of it that everyone was having, like, I don't know, what was it, 2-3 weeks ago, where everyone was, you know, complaining about snipers as per usual. Feels like every time a new first-person shooter comes out, or especially in the Call of Duty scene, there's always talks about sniping and how sniping should be balanced and things like that. I wanted to jump into it, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know what I'm talking about, especially in the case of like XDEFIANT, because I haven't played the game a whole lot. I mean, I've been sniping in first-person shooters, mainly Call of Duty, since 2007, 2008, so 15, 16, 17 years. I feel like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to sniping, but the overall performance of it, the way that it works in XDEFIANT, I wasn't that familiar with. Well, the thing that I enjoy about the TAC 15 XDEFIANT is that it feels rewarding when you hit shots. I really don't know how to describe it. I guess it's just because it's like a bit of a slower bolt. Ah, yes, the firebomb, thank you. And also, that's another thing. I really hope with Season 1, I'm assuming the devs already know about this when playing on KBAM, but I really do hope that they can get that fixed. The whole, again, clicking off the game when you die, I really hope they get that fixed. Yeah, again, when it comes to the whole, like, sniper balance in this game, I see both sides of the argument. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it isn't annoying to die to snipers. I mean, I get it. I'm a sniper, I understand. It's annoying to die to snipers. I get it. I feel like everyone's just annoyed with each other in the way we all play the video game. Like, I get it. Always seeing the countless arguments of, oh, sniping is so overpowered. They're all one-hit weapons. It's like, no shit, that's what a sniper is supposed to do. Again, it doesn't happen all the time, but I saw a lot of people complaining about dying to a sniper while a sniper was holding an angle. Like, yeah, no shit. Sniping is gonna seem overpowered if a sniper is holding an angle. But also at the same time, though, it's like you have all these abilities in the game to distract the sniper, move around the sniper, just play around it. I know it sounds like a very four-headed response, but it's like you don't really challenge snipers down certain corridors if you know they're holding angles. You gotta throw nades, move, dip, dodge, do something to distract us. But again, though, when it comes to the sake of the flinch, like if I'm sitting here holding an angle, getting shot, and my reticle isn't moving, I get that. Thing is as well is that, like, I have some ADS attachments on, and as you guys can see, it's not even really the fastest ADS in the world, especially coming out of a sprint like that. In a lot of cases, you are much better off, like, not running around and being super aggressive, quickscoping if you want to put it that way. In a lot of cases with this game, again, you're honestly much better off just sitting back in the more traditional sniping role. But then people get mad when you're sniping in the traditional sniping role. It's like, oh, I can't kill the snipers. It's like, well, you gotta play around it. So I'm also not trying to, like, deflect criticism or anything like that. I'm not trying to make it sound like LOL skill issue, get better. I don't know if it was within the XDEFIANT Mr. James Gaming Definition discourse on Twitter about it. There was a video that was tweeted about how should snipers be balanced in a lot of first-person shooters. And one thing, I can't remember who made the video, but it was a very popular video. One of the biggest points that he made in the video was snipers could one-hit, especially if they have, like, super zoomed-in ADS, or make it something like Team Fortress 2. Now, I haven't played TF2, so I can't speak on this. It's like the longer you stay scoped in, your sniper has a higher charge or something to it, so it has better one-shotting capabilities. There's a whole lot of ways that you can balance snipers, but one of the top comments on that video really resonated with me personally, because someone had said, you can do whatever you want to snipers in first-person shooters. You can nerf them as much as you want, but you can't nerf the player that has 40,000 hours using snipers. And that's the same kind of logic that gets applied with really any kind of player in any sort of circumstance. You can balance, nerf, do whatever you want, but at the end of the day, there are players that are just going to make things look overpowered because they are just that good with them. Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about, man. I mean, hey, the ADS in this game I don't really think is the problem if you're being super aggressive with it. Sometimes you really just gotta stay back, and sometimes you just get a lucky shot like that. Or like that.
New armament acquired.
It's completely normal. That happens. Sometimes you get your gun up in time before the other one does. And actually, right there, that's the perfect case. Notice how me and the red gunner were running right at each other. I still had the slow ADS and missed, and he should have killed me. In a vast majority of circumstances, if a sniper and a red gunner are running right at each other, ADS at the exact same time, in most cases, the red gunner is gonna win. But again, that's also the thing, is like, is the sniper playing aggressive like that? Is he running around quickscoping? I think overall where the weapon balance is at right now, when it comes to sniping, is fine. Like, I don't think the snipers are super overpowered in the sense that they're, you know, destroying the game. Actually, now that I think about it, the whole argument about sniping in this game is very similar to what we had in Cold War. On the launch of that game, snipers had the, I think it was called the airborne elastic wrap, that gave a really nice ADS benefit, but also gave like a 90% flinch reduction. People had a really big problem with that, but also, to be fair, the snipers in Cold War had an extremely slow ADS. Slowest snipers we had ever had in COD. Most snipers were upwards of like 600 millisecond ADS times. It was yet another circumstance where being aggressive with snipers was really not the play, running around and quickscoping, because of how slow the ADS was, and you were just in a much better, you were going to give yourself a much better chance if you were just going to sit back and try and snipe. That was a pretty decent game though, 30 and 12, not bad. Oh yeah, I saw it right there. Yeah, there it is. And again, just speaking from personal experience, the way that I play a lot of the time with quickscoping, I'm like in and out of my scope like that. It's not super often I'm like sitting there holding angles. I mean, I do, I'm not gonna lie. Like, as a sniper, I will sit back and hold an angle if I need to. But in most cases, I literally do that. I either hit my shot or I don't. Oh yeah, right there too. I noticed that, yeah. The nerf is definitely there, and it's absolutely noticeable. But again, man, for as long as I've been sniping in first-person shooters for the better part of 16, 17 years since COD 4 came out, hey man, you can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm the biggest and best sniper in the world or anything like that, but I know what I'm doing. I've done it long enough. I've got some experience. I'm pretty alright. I think I was saying it again a little bit ago, but I think overall, the way that snipers are in this game, like, they're pretty alright for what they are right now. I am very excited to see what that new L11, I think it's the L11-15, the one from COD Ghost, just for the sake of comparison. I heard it was supposed to be an L96, but it just comes from that family of snipers, I guess you could say. I haven't seen if there's gameplay out there on it, but I really am curious to see that, because that honestly sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun to use. Oh, I noticed it right there too. Yeah, I got hit and my aim went down. Level 39. Yeah, we're making some pretty good progress on this. Definitely got to play some more XDEF this weekend. Try and get this thing towards gold. Also, as a side note, I don't know if they put out any sort of like actual official picture of what the mastery camo in this game is going to be, but I thought I saw something that it almost kind of looked like this Borealis, just for the sake of comparison, again, kind of camo. If that's going to be the mastery camo in this game, it looks really cool. The idea that would be really, really cool to have. No! For me personally, it really just depends how much I end up playing this game, because I was sitting here thinking that I'd probably just get gold on all the snipers and that would really be about it, but if that camo was worth it, I don't know, I might go for it. Yeah, you know me, man, player of the game. I went 42 and 17. Yeah, that's definitely one of the better games I've had. Again, though, I feel like sniping's in a pretty decent spot right now, but go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below how you guys are feeling about it. What do you guys think about the sniper nerf with the flinch? What do you guys think about that bunny hopping nerf? So on that note, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Again, go ahead and let me know of all your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for checking this video out. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. It's been Rage, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.